You know, that's exactly what we are.
Alright, we on foot, we good. We walking with the mail around here. We good,
Oh, yeah,
man.
we good, man.
Martel Home.
The project, that'll be Martel Home.
Martel Home.
Martel Homes, that's my claim to fame. That's where I learned my slickest tricks in the hustling game.
Martel, why in the circle?
Ghetti Film.
DRock, I am hip hop. I'm a star in the game. Spit the bars of the flame. Yeah, I target my aim. I go hard in the game. I'm on top of the game, cause I am the game. I remember growing up in the 80s when hip hop in Atlanta was a little baby. I was raised up in the projects real thorough.
Yeah, this DRock Ghetti, man. Ghetti, yeah. And, you know, we right here in Martel Homes, man, and actually standing in front of my front yard, 1089 Maria Head Terrace. And this is where I first wrote Who Rock at, you know.
Who rock this motherfucker? D-Rock this motherfucker. Who rock this motherfucker? D-Rock this motherfucker.
Remember I'm 16 years old, sitting in my room, smoking me a joint or something, wrote a Who Rock about 15 minutes, you know. So yeah, this is where I used to sit in my room, even as a youngster, 9 years old, studied the dictionaries.
I growed up with DRock. We hung together pretty much every day, and DRock used to love to look at the dictionary, and he was good with using big words, study big words in the dictionary. He was always book smart, intelligent.
Well, yeah, this Cool Breeze created the Dirty South, man, you know, straight out of Martel Homes, man. This one right here gonna be for DRock. You know, one thing I want to say about DRock that you gotta know this about DRock as a very smart and intelligent brother, man. You know, when it comes to vocabulary, see, the reason how DRock was able to stand out the way he was in a little small city called East Point, Georgia, back in the 80s, for people to pick him to do those things, that boy vocabulary is deadly.
What up? I'm Swift C, a.k.a. Lucky Calhoun, East Point legend, DJ extraordinaire. DJ for 112 right now. DRock started really getting into the reading the dictionary. Like, the guy could read and cite some shit out of the dictionary, man, and we probably didn't even really know what words. You know what I mean? And that was his a way of saying, you know, getting his rap pattern from different everybody else that was kind of like rapping.
You know, listen to all types of music, and you know, and even outside, you know, Martel Homes is actually where the hip hop industry was created. We created the hip hop industry right here in Martel Homes. So when you think of East Point hip hop industry, it all started in Martel. You know, put it like this: they say rap started in the Bronx. You know, that's something the New York cats say. Well, I'm telling you, in East Point, rap started in Martel Homes.
They had it lit up back in the day, you know, DRock, Dirty Red, Swift C, you know, they had the whole city on, you know what I'm saying, on blast, man, just like how we do it nowadays. They was doing it back in the 80s before it even existed. You know, before anybody, you know, was on the radio, before anybody blew up any of that shit, man, you had to have talent, you know what I mean? You had to have talent back in them days. You had to know how to write, you had to know how to rap, and that's what DRock know how to do, man.
See East Point, Atlanta through this roadblock. Talking about all this blow traffic got to stop. So the big time players off John Freeman Way had to find themselves another back street to take. Cause back in the day, we was out of control. We didn't understand, no, man, that money ain't yours.
This is John Freeman Way. Where the big time boys on John Freeman Way came to play. I'm talking about, man, look here, you had to, first of all, we had walkie-talkies. Guy with walkie-talkie on this end, that end, and two in the circle right there. And they was paying them $500 a piece. Because at the time, this was a drug trap, $1 million drug trap, and you know, so as a youngster, you know, this where all the money's been made. You came here, it was about the money. You had Dre High, 3 Cadillacs, young cat, 3 Cadillacs. I'm talking about the Seville ragged up, choosing bowls on the Seville. Then he had a name for each car. He had an Eldorado burgundy Eldorado rag on it. He called that the dick, you know. And see, when he had the Fleetwood, black on gray, choosing vote, called that Miami. And he had the Seville, black on gray on black, choosing vote. He called that. What the fuck he called that? I can't think what he called that, but he had a name for that bitch. I know that. So he was doing it like that. So you know, I remember the Dre ride around throwing money out the car. So you know, me, Po Boy, Rod, you know, Coco.
Okay, you had people come from all these little small country towns or small towns, whatever, to get all their work from out their home. You had different shops set up on different corners with different peoples that running them different shops. So everybody getting money from one end of the street to the other end of the street in circles with lines out there and everything. Everybody riding good, everybody will eat. And then, you know, we started calling money making Martel because that's where everybody used to come get their stuff from.
You know, all those running to the cars, man, getting the money. But then when I got to be, 14, 15, you know, throughout all the teenage years, I made mixtapes with DJ Fonzo. And then when I came to sell drugs right here, and the truth was, you know, the rap career, it was taking off for me, you know, but it just was, I just chose the streets. I remember when Charles Jr. asked, you want to be a drug dealer or you want to be a rapper? And my answer was, I'm gonna be both. I said, shit. But that just goes to show you the thinking, which I can relate to the young rappers of the day doing a lot of wild shit when y'all in position. But my advice to you, man, look, boy, look here, you know how hard it is to make it up out of this hood, and I'm still trying to make it. So if you already made it out, be thankful, be grateful, man, and let's do it the right way, man. You know, let's become powerful.
Ghetti, okay, let's spit some on this old sweet track right here. Okay, we wanna talk about that Martel shit. Let's get this Martel money. Okay, let me think back for a minute. Let me see some. These are Martel Tales. I'ma yell it, a real nigga sell it, real nigga gon' tell it. I was down in the trenches, in the trap and the rap game in the beginning, and I'm still winning.
Right here, this is where it went down at, you know. Middle circle. Well, no, actually I think we call this the bottom circle. That's the back circle, top circle, was Swift and Coco born, and this is the bottom circle.
The John Freeman circle was one of the circles that we go in and get money. Everybody go in and get money. So the back circle is where everybody duck off circle was. But the money making was done on John Freeman, basically on John Freeman, top of Calhoun.
So yeah, this way went at, man. At least $40,000, $50,000 came through here a day, man. No cap. I just pull up right here. I'm talking about, you see me draped in gold, custom made diamonds, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a young nigga now, 18 years old, you know. And this was before I even came up in the rap. Matter of fact, I remember being parked right down with the 98. So I did go out and bought a 98 because, like I said, Dre I had the Cadillacs. I want to be different. What them boys name, Public Enemy, dropped that 98. So I let me go out and buy me a damn 98, you know what I'm saying? So I think Captain Fats and all them boys had them. So it was like about 3 of us in the city with 98. Ant Nixon out of Capitol Homes and Captain Fat, I think on the east side. And myself, DRock here, Martel, but we had 3 of the 5 98, you know what I'm saying? But I remember Sam walked to me, listen to me, I'm playing Rock in the 98. He like, who that is? I said, that's me. He said, man, you made that? I said, yeah. So then I turned him on to my people, you know. We had the same manager, same studio, 2560 Nisky Lake, you know, that studio with too. Shout out to Ed Hines, you know, and Richard Wells, serving them Wells. And so yeah, this is where it went at, man. You know, this was the spot, you know. Actually, this is where I had the conversation with Charles Jr. at by starting the record label. You know, I stepped to him. I'm like, I'm already hot in the streets. He's like, okay, I know, man. I'll just listen to your mixtape. So I convinced him to put some money behind me. Next day, he came with the bread, and we took off.
These were the early early days of rap. Okay. I never left home without my strap.
Damn right.
When MC Hammer used to dance with them big old pants.
Where I was?
I was in Martel stacking rubber bands.
Okay now.
John Freeman waiting in the middle circle.
Yeah.
Smoking on sesame or never heard of purple.
Yeah.
Every nigga on my block working to serve you.
Yeah.
Come through on that bullshit, we gon' murk you.
Now this street Calhoun. Now this street is legendary. Slim Calhoun, Lucky Calhoun, Calhoun Color, you know, the whole organized North Clans, Outcast. Shout out to y'all boys, man. Much love, you know. Y'all boys part of that East Point history too. And but yeah, this street, man, I remember we used to play, man, hey, look at, we played the touch football up and down the street.
Yeah, we played football in the middle of the street. We had different teams and stuff like that in the middle of the street. Then sometimes we would go to the big field and play tackle football, and we also would go to different neighborhoods and play the guys in different neighborhoods like Whiting Circle, O.J. Hurd. We play all the players from these different neighborhoods.
My homie Po Boy lived right there. My homie Po Boy lived right here. Ken, Rick, and Frambro. Some of y'all might know him for, he got his production coming out. We'll figure Freak Beats or something like that. We'll figure out the name of it. But I remember when his uncle them used to keep the keyboard and the turntables in the house.
All praises due to the Most High. I gotta thank God for giving me these wings so that I can fly.
Thank you.
And my talent, I promise, I won't take it for granted. I'ma walk out on faith, put it in your hands. And I never would imagine you to answer my prayers. And I was in them prison cell, catching hell. Now I'm free, living my dream right here.
Right now, we in Martel Homes. This is the top circle right here. And so right here we standing in front of Swift Sea House, Lucky Calhoun. This was my DJ, first DJ.
DRock original DJ was DJ Fonzo, aka Doc Zo. Fonzo is the H-Town legend that really is like one of the bricks of East Point that really got all of us really into hip hop. Charles Jr. and DRock came up to my house. Hey yo man, Fonzo talked to me, man. You know, Fonzo said, "You gonna be my DJ? You know, you ready?" You know, I'm like, yeah.
And me and him used to DJ. I mean, you know, we had the equipment in the back, so I could come up here and practice. But the truth, you know, I had to, you know, I was a little bad little boy running around at the time. So his mama really didn't want to let me in the house come practice. So I used to have to get my so Charles Jr. You actually had to pay her. Shout out to Miss Pat, I love you to death. Miss Pat, I love you.
So my mama didn't take no shit. Miss Pat didn't take no shit. So my mama let me get up the front porch. I couldn't even get up the fucking front porch, right?
But I remember Miss Pat used to be like, "No, he's so bad he can't come out." So they used to have to pay her to let me come in to practice. You know, go in there, write a couple, do about 4 or 5 songs. You know, so but it was all love though. But this was Swift C, my first DJ was that, and so you know we did a lot of parties up here. You know, we had the whole town crunk.
Talk about Martel Homes, you've got to mention Coco Grier, an East Point legend native to Martel Homes, a master in the art of strong-arming and a face-to-face shooter that ended in murder on known occasions.
Take a loss, come back up just like Coco Grier.
Check this out. Now this right here, next door to Swift, Coco. Coco live here, Miss Geraldine, you know. Nice family, you know, nice woman, I love her.
First circle was, well, Swift C stayed at in Dirty Red. Next door to Swift C and Dirty Red, that was me and my grandma and my sister them stayed at. But up the street, on the same street, on the opposite side of the street, on top of Calhoun, where Cool Breed stayed with his mama and his grandma. My right-hand Terry was, soon as you turn the corner off Calhoun, 2 apartments down, that was DRock stayed at. So we was all in like 2-3 minute walking distance from each other. John Freeman Circle was one of the circles that we go in and get money. Everybody go in and get money. So the back circle is where everybody duck off circle was. But the money making was done on John Freeman, basically on John Freeman, top of Calhoun. So that's where the term of money making came from.
Wait, so much money was being made. Shit, we had to call it money making Martel, man. I remember being on John Freeman Way, draped up, young nigga, man, you know what I'm saying? And shit, hey, this money making Martel. That's what we gonna call it. And then right there, shit just stuck. And I will say, it kind of feel good to know, put out there and let me know I was on the right track. When I did something that niggas still doing today, shit, now, you know, cause see back then, it was just me doing it. Now if I had like a 30 more real young nigga with me doing the same thing I was doing, you see what I'm saying? I'm telling you what we were being, you know. Cause I know one thing about it, boy, if I'm leading the team, we gonna goddamn make it, but you know what I'm saying? Every nigga, we gonna be like the Navy, goddamn, ain't no man, leave no man behind.
Yes,
and that's
sir.
how it's supposed to be. And even initially, it was my goal to build an industry right here in the hood, to where if you wanna make it, shit, you can come here and make it, you know? And like I say, you know, was in the game, come out with the hot CD, the hottest rapper in the A, but shit, I don't know, I just was in the streets, man, you know, I just was in the streets and chose the wrong direction. But you know, I just thank God I'm still breathing. And one thing about it then, I thought I was the baddest motherfucker that ever picked up a mic. And I got news for you, now, I think I'm the baddest motherfucker ever picked up the mic.
Say they want the truth, goddamn, here I am. The Martel nigga, yeah, I'm coming with my fam. They done fucked up, and let me get right. If your shit slacking, you better get tight. Ain't no love in these streets when it's time to eat. I'm the type of nigga think on my feet,
I would say the top of Calhoun right here, man, you know, Charles Grier and James Grier. Matter of fact, 1080, that's what we call it, 1080. And actually, that's Dot's them grandmother up here. So yeah, all them kinfolks up here. So this is where we used to gather at. So Dot them had a little lady, you know, Lady T Preps. Her and Pace, shout out to Pace, man, you know, all your people. So it was a little lady dance group because, you know, like in the streets, people like Running Star, Po Boy, and Rod them had a break dancing group called Breakers Incorporated.
Yeah, one of the dance group was Breakers Incorporated. We all was in that group. Me, Swift C, Rod, Poba, and the lead dancer in that group was Red and the Star. Red and the Star got us into breaking. Now, when I say break dancer, man, like it was like he was born in New York, man, and he knew every fucking move. And peace and blessings be out him. He got killed back in the days, and the group separated, and we went on our way. Then we also started a group, a straight cat prep group with Zookeeper, Tommy Riddle, Todd Drake, A.R. Richardson. We also had a dance group with them. So we was competing, going to different talent shows, to different high schools, winning different talent shows.
Yeah, that's what James Grier lived at. The 1080 right there. And that's where a lot of things went down at 1080. And then see the truth, even as I was younger, you know, I got to credit everybody I was around who helping me shape me to be a better artist too, because I'd be at home writing, and then I would come out, and then I would ask them, what you think about this? What you think about this? You know, so they was my critics, you know what I'm saying? So actually I got credit, I give credit to everyone I was around, you know, for helping me mold me to be the great artist that I am, you know, cause one thing about it, Martel Home, rapper, you had to be fire. That's why I get Cool Breeze, oh yeah, he was fire. He could rap. Now you can't take that away from him, he can rap. But you had to be. You come out of Martel Home, you gotta rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And also, out of Martel Home, you can't be just good. You gotta be the best. That's that Martel mentality. But yeah, this was that boy Grier, man, Charles Grier, man. Right there, 1079 Calhoun Avenue.
1079 Calhoun Avenue, man.
Right. So basically, I used to go from my house to the Pony house, the Tony house, the Ken house, or either got down, there'd be Grier, Saint, and Coke, and you know what I'm saying? And, you know, all of us was family, though. We looked out for each other, you know.
Yeah, man. That little moot, man. From Martel, you know. E-Point Finding, man. Here's a let y'all niggas know about this nigga D Ghetti, man. My goddamn OG. Shit, I don't really know the rapper D Ghetti like that. I know the real, the legend D Ghetti, E-Point. Shit, you know what I mean? Shit. Remember back in the day, we was in the studio, home kept us in the studio. Nigga trying to go to the block, home like, nah, y'all come to the studio all the time. You know what I mean? So I knew home really about this shit. Yeah, I know him from the streets. You feel me?
You gotta understand what DRock did to the city of East Point, Georgia, back when we was kids. He brought a release record to the hood. Everybody was going crazy. I mean, you gotta understand, superstar standing right there in your face. You grew up with him. You got me? Grew up with him, but you look around and you see limousines, you see radio stations, you see a big pile of folks that's part of the music industry standing right in Martel Homes. This was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
So me looking and watching that, you know that shit inspired the hell out of me.
We 16, 17 years old, man. Only time we done seen the limousines on Scarface or some other shit like that. We ain't never really, at a funeral, like we never really seen no limousine that you really supposed to ride in, you know, just to get around, you know, on some big time shit. Man, this limousine pulled up in Martel, man, and we get in the limousine, man, and you could just see that the uplifting of the city. Like, you could just, like, the whole city was smiling. Like, wasn't nobody in East Point mad about nothing that what was going on this day. Like, the whole city was happy. You know, not just East Point shit. Campbellton Road, like, the whole South Side was happy because, you know, you had somebody coming out of your sector that was getting ready to get on.
I remember when he first dropped the CD, me and him used to ride together pretty much every day or every other day. And I remember time being in Greenbrier parking lot of the skate ring, Greenbrier skate ring. We seen MC Shadi up, and DRock wanted to battle him so bad. He was like, "Hey, bro, I got $10,000 on the battle. Me and you right there in the skate ring." But I guess Shadi was getting so much money at $10,000. Wasn't talking about nothing at the time, right?
Right.
But DRock was the first rapper come out of my home, and he was doing his thing. I was proud of him at the time.
Yeah, this is what Coco Grier was raised at, man. You know, Miss Geraldine. And I'm shout out to Coco. Plus, he got a book coming out, man. Y'all need to check out the life of Coco Grier, a Georgia legend. Life and Times of Coco Grier, Georgia legend. Yeah, Martel Money Music Media. Martel Money Media. We're gonna be promoting that as well as ATL Rap History.
So this book is to tell you why I was going through what I was going through.
First of all, if you do a documentary, a movie, expose, fucking visionette, a soliloquy, well, I can pronounce this shit. So otherwise, you do any kind of storytelling on Martel, this money, this dope shit, this rap shit.
DRock, I am hip hop. I'm a star in the game, spit the bars of the flame.
I'm on that E-Point shit, Stand Road shit, Wide Circle parking lot, Martel home shit. I'm on that E-Point shit, Stand Road shit, Wide Circle parking lot, Martel home shit. Ay, nigga know I'm on that John Freeman shit. Back circuit knew about the Bill murder. Back circuit, nigga say he on the Bell Street shit. Top circuit, nigga scrap like a girdle. Niggas on guts throwing hill going crazy. Nigga know the E-Point street really made me. Told them niggas go and get that money, but they lazy. Headed to the top, I can't go back to the basics. Nigga know I'm on the E-Pump 10-10 shit. Nigga talking about they the shit, but shit we been at. Nigga talking wrong in the city, get your shit cracked. If a nigga say got a problem, we can fix that. These nigga big mad, I just want the big bag. These nigga bitch made, I'm just trying to get paid. Nigga know I'm working all day, no sick days. I ain't with the motherfucking game that your bitch play. Okay, nigga know I'm on that E-Point shit. I'm a ball, still curve, 3-point shit. Switch, run you out the city just for running your lip, running your mouth. Why the circle parking lot, YG shit. Think it's a game you can play for real. You ain't with the 10, better stay in the crib. Stay at the house. I ain't about to lay with these bitches, I'm about to go and get a meal. Get the money, for real. I ain't got no time to lay with these bitches. Yeah, nah. I'm just trying to handle my business. Okay. Niggas say trying to get the key to the city. They do it. I don't feel them niggas cause I'm hurting they feel it. I'm on that E-Point shit. Stand Road shit. Why on that E point shit. Stand roll shit. Wide circle parking lot, my home shit.